So systems gives you transparency. Systems give you accountability. System gives you consistency. Systems gives you traceability. Systems gives you scalability. Systems gives you transferability. And systems gives you systems optimization. Is there any science behind wealth creation? Now, the reason 99.9% of the global population struggle to build wealth is simply because they do not know the science. They do not pay much interest in the science. And this is why the 1%, the wealthiest people in the world, always win. Today, I will talk to you about the 5 fundamentals of wealth creation. And I'm trusting that you get your pens, your paper, you take your notes. And beyond collecting this information, the most important thing is you applying this body of knowledge. You see, they said knowledge is vital for success. But is that true? I do believe in the application of knowledge because while knowledge is power, application gives you your superpower. You want to put yourself in that position of strength where you can apply this body of knowledge. Now, to get our conversation started, the very first fundamental that I want you to consider when you are taking steps to build wealth is to understand fundamental that we call data analytics. What is the data saying about the top 10 ways to build wealth? Now, the reality is this, that you want to build wealth, but then you don't understand anything about the top 10 approaches that you can use to build wealth. Is it real estate? Is it stocks, bonds, and mutual funds? Is it hedge funds? Is it starting a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand? All of this may be possible, but you want to understand this data at a clinical level. So when you invest your time and your talent and your resources to understand the data, what the data is saying, that is literally what sets you up for success. Now, let me talk to you just a little bit more about data. Fundamental 1. You see, data gives you the science, and science are not things that you can challenge because they have went through rigorous testing. Science is where you get the proven theory. It's no longer a theory. It has been proven. The world now, it takes 9 months for a baby to be born, and the other realities around that. That is proven theory. So when you invest the time in the data, you have a clearer mental picture of what is possible, why it is possible, and how to attain the possibility. The science, you get the proven theory, and you get the best practices. And when you combine these things, it puts you in a position of strength to get the high rewards, the measurable results, the predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy. You see, there's a saying, work hard and great things happen to great people that work hard. Is that true or facts? Is that true or false? Well, there are millions of people across the world who are working very, very hard, but working hard doesn't guarantee that you're going to build wealth. The science is what guarantees that you're going to build wealth. So moving forward, I'm trusting that you take the time to invest your time, talent, and resources to understand the science, the data analytics behind wealth creation. And that's going to really set you up to be successful. And if you don't know how, my advice is get a mentor, get a coach, get a sponsor, build your supportive community that can help point you the right direction. You deserve better in life. And my role is to provide you with that content and context of information that's going to set you up for success. All right. You can feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to sit with you and give you the kind of information that you need to make better, smarter, wiser decisions. The next fundamental that I want us to look at is what we call tools identification. What is tools identification, and how important is this in the whole equation of wealth creation, your approach to build wealth? It is so important for you to understand the right tools, because not understanding the right tools may mean that you're taking a fork to cut down a tree instead of an ox to cut the tree down. In modern age, you can do better than the ox. You can use an electric blade. An electric blade is going to give you fast and speed and efficiency in getting that tree down. So you have all of these tools available to you, but then you don't know the right tools to use. You want to start at 6, 7, and 9-figure brand, but what are the best tools that you should be using to start and scale that 6, 7, and 9-figure brand? And I'm going to look at some of those tools that you can start to think about.
Pitch Deck 101 LLC, out of New York, do more than just support our clients to pitch their businesses to investors and access working capital at 0% APR. We also support our clients to grow and scale their businesses faster and cash flow optimize. Pitch Deck 111 LLC recent partnership with 10X Branding Marketing LLC and Global Capital Inc. out of the USA has enabled us to form unique partnership with multiple financial institutions, which means we can do even more to accelerate the success of our clients. Let Pitch Deck 101 LLC give you the support you need to pitch to investors, access capital, access new markets, and grow and scale your business. Contact us now on 332-235-1099 for a free consultation.
One of the important things that you want to know is what we call the client conversion ladder. Do you understand the client conversion ladder? That's one tool that makes a whole lot of sense to you, and I will explain why shortly. And even more important is what we call the ideal client stress test ladder. Now, why is this important? When you want to start a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand, to use this as your springboard to build wealth, it is by understanding these tools, it's going to help you to collect the data that is necessary to make informed and highly educated decisions about the business process and the type of business that you're doing. And just permit me to expand on this a little bit more. The tools is vital. So what are the best tools to use? Let's get a little deeper into the ideal client stress test ladder and why is this important. So you want to start a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand, but as you focus on starting that brand, you want to be certain, first of all, that that brand that you're going to be creating is relevant to the ideal client. But how do you know this if you don't stress test this? Are you dependent on speculation? Speculation is the godfather of that. So the right tools enables you to get the right information, and you get the right information by stress testing the ideal client. So the brand now is more aligned to the ideal client. You understand that the brand is viable based on the market reality, based on market size, density, and dispersion. You know this. You understand that the market is accessible based on local market size, based on national market size, based on regional market size, and based on international market realities. Are you stress testing your 6, 7, and 9-figure brand? The reason you're going to fail is because you're doing business with that blindfold over your eyes. You have dreams and hopes and aspirations of positioning yourself to build wealth, but then you don't understand the right tools. And if you don't understand the right tools that's going to get you there successfully, you're undermining your potential to be successful. So understanding tools is very important. The client conversion ladder, on the other hand, is going to really help you to understand tools, essential tools to achieve your objective. So whether you're starting a 6, 7, or 9-figure brand or you want to build wealth, it will begin to help you to understand relationship gaps and how to fill them. It will help you to understand the importance of visibility, reach, and impact in the context of wealth creation. It will help you to understand what is client conversion and cash flow optimization in the context of wealth creation. It will help you to understand how to build confidence, trust, and credibility in the context of wealth creation. So there's a ladder that you need to understand here. And when you understand these ladders as tools, it is literally what's going to set you up for success. But if you don't know it, you're doing business, you're about to position yourself to build wealth with that blindfold over your eyes. And that is not how smart people play the game. There are other tools. There's what we call the proactive leadership best practices. Why is leadership important as a tool? It is important because of the fact that people never rise above their sense of self. You cannot grow beyond your sense of self. You're going to be defined by your leadership, and we'll talk some more about this as we get into today's program. You need to overcome what we call the leadership deficit. And this are two. If you have a deficit, you might have a knowledge gap, you might have an application gap, you might have a relationship gap. These are all knowledge deficits that is going to undermine leadership deficits that are going to undermine your potential to achieve the objective that you have in mind. I'm giving a high level overview. Now, fundamental 3 is what we call the process identification processes. You want to identify processes that's going to guarantee the success that you want. What exactly is processes? Processes is the right way to apply the right tools to achieve predictable outcome. Do you know the right way to apply the right tools to attain predictable outcome? Now, all of the above is going to help you to understand the right way, the right tools to apply yourself in order to achieve predictable outcome. A process now becomes your standard operating procedure. This is how we do things to get predictable outcome. This is how we've been doing things for years. and has given us consistent results over the years. Predictable outcome. Do you understand these processes? Again, in this context, you might be a novice who is now trying to set yourself up to build wealth. The smart way in doing things is to why not get a mentor, why not get a coach, why not get a sponsor, why not, be part of a supportive community that's going to help you to get there with greater efficiency. So you don't have to struggle on your own to get there. There's nothing wrong in trying, but you have to make sure that you have the right information, right? You have to be certain that you have the right information. Now, I want to talk quickly about application and leadership. You see, the ability to apply yourself is fundamental, but your ability to apply yourself is influenced by your self-image theory. I'm giving a high-level overview today. I'm not going to go deep into this. Your ability to apply yourself, your ability to lead is influenced by your self-image theory, and you're going to be literally a product of your self-image theory. So this is a fundamental element of positioning yourself to build wealth. You need to understand your self-image theory. Then we have things like team dynamics. Your self-image theory is going to influence your ability to influence your team dynamics. Your team dynamics should be built out around a number of platforms. Do you have a strategic team, a tactical team, an operational team? Your ability to create this, first of all, and lead this team dynamics is going to be influenced by your self-image theory. And all of this is what's going to set you up for success. All right. Last but not least, I'm going to talk briefly here about your systems. Now, when you identify how to apply data analytics, when you identify how to apply and deploy your tools identification and your process identification and application and leadership, when you have clearly identified a process, a system, tools, strategies that works, you want to systemize this. The reason you're going to systemize this is because if something goes wrong, you can retrace your steps to see what went wrong and why. If something goes wrong and you are not in a position of strength to repeat that process individually, you can now delegate that process because it is now systemized to your strategic, tactical, or operational team to get it done. So systems gives you transparency. Systems give you accountability. System gives you consistency. Systems gives you traceability. Systems gives you scalability. Systems gives you transferability. And systems gives you systems optimization. You see, when you're doing things at a different level, these are important concepts that you want to learn, apply, and master. These are fundamental principles that's going to set you up to build wealth. And remember, you can build wealth in multiple different ways. Today, we briefly talk about how to build wealth with, starting at 6, 7, and 9 figure run. These are important concepts because if you're building a business, you want that business to be systemized. If you're building a business, you want to know that you have a strong team that can apply themselves, a strong team that has the ability to lead a process. You want to be certain that you have a strong team that understand process and they are compliant with processes. You want to know that you have the right team that knows the right tools to use to achieve predictable outcome. And you want to know that you have the right group of people that are collecting the right information, analyzing the right information, leveraging the right information, mitigating the right information so as to ensure that you achieve your competitive edge in business data analytics. My name is Gary Thompson. It has been a pleasure being with you today, and I look forward to being with you in the next podcast. Be blessed and see you soon.
10X Branding and Marketing LLC, powering the next generation of unicorns. At 10X B&M LLC, we specialize in market research, brand innovation, market integration, and client conversion optimization. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing the strategic insights and innovative solutions needed to accelerate growth and unlock your company's full potential. Whether you're a startup looking to attract investors and your ideal clients, or an established business ready for market expansion, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Let 10X Branding and Marketing LLC fuel your journey to exceptional business success. Contact us now for a free consultation on how we can position your business to become a unicorn.